Adding blur hashes, which are compact representations of images that create stylish, blurry previews to our design, makes websites with high-resolution images much better. Instead of just a plain color or a usual loading icon, we use blur hashes to show this cool, blurry sneak peek of the real picture. This approach not only keeps users engaged, but also lowers bounce rates by transforming the loading phase into a more interactive and visually appealing experience. Today, we're going to explore how we can use BuildShip, a new low-code visual backend builder, to easily create blur hashes from image URLs. Let's get started. In the BuildShip dashboard, we provide a variety of templates to help you quickly get started building your backend. And each template is easily customizable to suit your own needs. Let's select the BlurHash from URL template. This will spin up a brand new workflow for us with all the necessary nodes we need in order to generate blur hashes. This particular template will allow us to generate a blur hash string from a given URL. And as you'll notice, the workflow is surprisingly straightforward, requiring just a handful of nodes to effectively generate blur hashes. Before we deploy our workflow, let's take some time to go through each node. First up, we have a trigger node, in this case, a REST API called trigger. In BuildShip, a trigger is the entry point of any workflow, and it's responsible for starting the execution of our workflow. Here, we're setting the path to BlurHash and the HTTP method to get. When we deploy our workflow, we'll get a publicly accessible API endpoint that we can use. Following that, we have a utility node called getQueryParam. We use this node to extract a query parameter from the incoming request. Here we expect a query param for the image URL, and we're marking it as required. Now we've reached the crucial node responsible for generating the blur hashes. This node requires just one input, the image URL, which we obtain from the getQueryParam node. In BuildShip workflows, it's common to see nodes using values returned from others. This interconnectedness of nodes forms the backbone of a complete functioning workflow. And for the curious minds, a peek at the underlying code reveals that we're using the official BlurHash package to generate the BlurHash string. The final step is to send the BlurHash string back to the client. For this, we use a return node, and the value returned is the BlurHash string generated by the BlurHash node, and we set the status code to OK. Great, we can now ship and deploy our workflow. After a few seconds, we can see that the deployment was successful. Now we can put our workflow to the test. We'll copy the endpoint URL, and we want to make a GET request. We'll start by setting the URL query parameter to a random image URL. Then we'll send off the request. In just a few moments, we get back the BlurHash string. Let's copy the BlurHash string, and we'll head over to the official BlurHash website. From here, we can verify that our BlurHash string is working as expected. And there you have it. It works perfectly. As you can see, we get a beautifully blurred preview of the image exactly as intended. Our workflow is working really well, but remember, you can always customize it more with the nodes library from BuildShip. Let's say you've got a lot of image URLs in a Firestore database and you want to create blur hashes for all of them. It's easy to do. Just set up a cron trigger instead and use the applicable Firebase nodes from the BuildShip database group to update your database. This way, your workflow will automatically run at regular intervals, creating blur hashes for all your image URLs in the database. And that's a wrap. With just a few clicks and without writing a single line of code, we've created a handy utility for generating blur hashes that we can use to improve the experience and performance of just about any UI. So what are you waiting for? Bring your ideas to life and give BuildShip a try today. That's all we have for now. Until the next one.